Hey guys, Spartan Puppet here, and today this is my third installment of my decal tutorial series. And today, I'll be teaching you how to decal basically. So this is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins.
And honestly, this is probably the most anticipating part of making the figure. So here I'll show my process, what I do first and such. And yeah, so first, what I do is get the decal and cut it. Move this to the side, but and again, you're gonna need your applicator sponge, scissors, tweezers, and water, which is right here. So yeah, but first you're gonna cut the decal sheet. Today we are making a 501st Airborne, so this is gonna be raw footage of me decaling. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut how I usually do. So yeah, hopefully this is helpful to you guys. And yeah, so I've been decaling for almost 2 years at this point. Yeah, roughly. I'm a clonier and customer service, I guess manager, customer service guy over at AV. I don't, I don't do much decal work as I used to. That's just because of IRL stuff, but yeah, I mean I don't really decal as much as anymore. I will when I need to, right? If like anyone needs help, I'll be there right away. So yeah. But yeah, I mean when I first started, like I was making figures, just like this. So this isn't far too much of what I do. So so yeah. So one thing, you guys. I am gonna zoom in here. You're gonna get like X-Acto knife or something. It could be anything really. X-Acto knife. You're gonna poke a hole right here. Poke a hole right here. So that's where you're gonna cut. But yeah. So oh yeah, it's in the leg holes. You can get a hole punch, but I don't have that. So yeah. Yeah, I don't have a hole puncher, so yeah, so that's giant set on my part. But yeah, so I thought I'd give you guys a heads up. Always cut out the armholes. Do not wait last minute. It's really not the best thing to do. So yeah, I mean, I guess you guys know the basics of cutting, right? You basically cut out the whole thing. That's kind of why there's like an outline, so you know where to cut. But yeah, so I'll show you guys how to decal. So I'll leave you guys here back. Alright, you guys, so I've already cutted everything out. Yeah, so we'll start decaling right now. Just want to preface this. Many people have used microset and Sol, right? People say you have to use this. Well, I didn't say this in my supplies video, but in this video, I don't use that at all. First of all, it smells really bad, and plus, it's too much trouble for me to use. So my microset and Sol is glue. So if anything goes wrong, decals do not stick. Use that. So, but that's like if you really need to, but otherwise you really don't need to. So yeah, so we're gonna get our decal here. You don't want to place it straight down like that. You're gonna want to place it kind of that way, kind of face down. So also another trick is that you might be wondering, oh, Spartan, that's wrong. You're not supposed to cut the side decals like that. Actually, I do, so that there's no friction with the decal in the arm after everything is applied. So that's what I do. This is more easier that way. But yeah. Also for the legs, usually it's supposed to be like everything is like supposed to be like a squarish, like a square when you cut out the like decal, but I just cut the sides so that it's more easier to apply. So there's not too much friction between the hip and the leg. So yeah, and then while that's in the water, you're gonna put your parts right here. So for example, the legs, um, legs like that, helmet. Helmet that could be on its own, honestly. Um, do that on your own. Like besides the stand thing, and another thing is the stand. It's really required to have it. This is how I have mine set up. You can have your setup any way you want, but this is honestly how I have mine set up. So, yeah. So that's that. Yeah, let's get started. Just gonna get my glasses here because my eyesight sucks. But yeah, let's get started. So I usually start with the torso, as everybody does. So just gonna remove that decal, and yeah, that's where the sponge comes really handy dandy here. Place the decal, center it, align it very well. It's very important that you do this. There's always has to be a like spodge or something right there. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, did not go away. Oh well. Okay. So you're gonna place your decal like this. And then get your sponge. And then go from the top to bottom to top. Now, this is important. You're gonna apply pressure for 10 seconds. It's very important. If you do not, the stickiness will not last. And your decals will fall off very easily. So this is important that you do this. So it's gonna apply pressure for 10 seconds. This is always important. And yeah, like roughly 9-10 seconds. So yeah, I mean look how clean that is. So yeah, I mean that's how you do that. Now we're gonna flip this to the back so we can do the back decal, which is another important part of this process. So yeah. Obviously center everything correctly as you would usually. Here we go. Remember guys, bottom to top. So here we go. Let me center this a little bit. And of course you can use your fingers to, center anything that you want. Because, you never want to miss alignment. That's pretty bad. So, yeah. Let me adjust the filtering on this. Here we go. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, you're going to apply pressure for 10 seconds here. It's always important. For leg, it's more trickier, but, I mean, you can obviously get over that pretty easily. Yeah, so that's that so far. Now we're going to do sides. This is the most important part of the torso. You want to make sure that everything is aligned and that the side torsos are okay. That they don't crumble or anything, because if it does, honestly, that's pretty bad. You never ever want that, so yeah, you can put some water underneath decal so that it's more, sticks on more. So yeah. What you're gonna do is grab it like this, your little stand, minifigure stand. Get your, I guess, index finger and your thumb and your middle finger. Get your thumb and middle finger to kind of hold the sponge. You get your index finger. Start applying. Start pressuring. Not hard. Do not apply hard, like, just do it, like, gently, but hold it. This is what the pressuring is all about. It's all about making sure that the decal stays on throughout the whole thing. So, yeah. So yeah, you're gonna see right here that I'm applying and applying. And there you go, look at that. Look how clean that is. That's what happens when you actually apply pressure. So we're gonna do the other decal here. Yeah, so. And, be creative with your fingers, Don't try to set down the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Now you're gonna place it here. Put that scrap pile over there. You're gonna, like, move it a bit. Get some more water. Put some water underneath the decal so that it sticks more. Another key part of decaling is also about carving, because you need to carve your parts good, so that the decal doesn't rip off immediately when you move it. So that's also another key part, an important essence of decaling. And you see how there's like a little bit of misalignment? It's easy. Just move it with your finger a little bit. Not ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. You never want to move it too much or you'll ruin it. Okay, there we go. Now you can put some water underneath, so you make sure that it really sticks on. But yeah, I'm not even showing that. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. I've always wanted to make a tutorial series, but AV Figures wouldn't let me, so gave me the green light. So yeah. Pressure, pressure, pressure. It's all about the pressure, you guys. It's all about the pressure. And just like that, you save time and energy with no microset and soul. And you'll see how clean that body is. How clean that Lego AV Figures torso is. So that's torso. So that's clean.